South Africa. An amazing country. You can't describe South Africa in 1 or 2 words. You have to feel it, you have to smell it, you have to travel it. And you have to taste it. You have to really dive in. Ich heiße Maria, and that's what I did with my book, Eating with Africa, ein deutsches Buch. I traveled 10 African countries, and I cooked with people in their homes.
I like working with wine. I like being on the sorting table.
To be able to get to know the continent personally and through food. This story in South Africa, I cooked with Rosa Kruger, one of South Africa's most important viticulturists. I love this dish, it's so good. And she made me the most amazing lamb stew ever. You're gonna need 1.5 kilos of lamb and wine. At least a glass of wine. Yum. Cook with a good wine. Then you need 8 onions. It's never good at chopping up onions. 8 carrots, 500 grams of green beans, washed green beans, 8 ripe tomatoes, salt, pepper. If you grow anything out of your garden, get it out of your garden. The quality of this dinner is defined by the quality of your products. Don't forget a cast iron pot. So you're going to brown your onions slowly on a low flame. Add some spices on your meat. Don't spice your meat too much because you want the meat to still taste like the area of the meat that you bought it in. While we're doing this, you can preheat your oven at 150 degrees. Take your fried onions and add them on top of the meat. You take your carrots. Good to leave the vegetables whole. And you take your tomatoes. Chop up your tomatoes in fourths. Add them into the pot. And you're going to take your green beans, chop off the edges, and then add them into the pot. Now we're going to add some salt on top, a little bit of pepper. We're going to add some rosemary. Smells good. Okay. And now we're going to add wine from a good bottle, around a glass, just to make sure I'm adding some more. And it's going to go into the oven for 3 whole hours at 150 degrees. After you take it out, let it rest for 1 to 3 hours. The golden rule for this dish is don't stir the pot. And put it in right before your guests arrive for 1 whole hour. I ate alone last night, but the good thing is I have enough food for lunch, and the longer the sauce sits, the better it gets. Das riecht auch so gut. If you can't finish all your food, then put it in a bag, freeze it, and eat it on another day. Perfect. I think with this book, I also want to inspire you to go the distance, to live your dreams. I'll never forget how Rosa said before I left, whatever you do, don't stop moving. See you next time.